senses. For each horse, it's very important to have the perfect developed senses. And I was actually wondering a little bit, he was a little bit shouting and stuff like that. And I was wondering, what's happening? And now I check it out and I saw that the ponies of my neighbor are outside. The ponies are 2 Shetland ponies, and you don't see them because they're so small. No, it's just a joke, but the ponies are geldings, 2 geldings. And in nature, you are a stallion or you are a mare. I think my card is getting full. Okay, I just removed a movie, so now we have some free access. I can talk about some things. You see on the other side, you see the small pony. He's a Shetland pony, and he's a gelding. And in nature, a horse is or a mare or a stallion. There are no geldings in nature. So the ideas of, well, should I say it? Stupid scientists who are saying, oh, so there are too much horses on one field, so then we're going to geld it, are pretty stupid, because that will not increase natural behavior, that will increase disturbed behavior. Why? Because the stallions don't think in geldings. It's quite an issue to know. When you're dealing with stallions, you have to know this, and that they will respond on it. And they will even respond a little bit stronger on geldings, because a gelding doesn't show any male behavior anymore. Most of the geldings in my country, in the Netherlands, are being gelded when they are 1 year of age. 1 year, 2 years of age. So they're not developed. You take away something of them, and when you take something away, you can't bring it back. So the behavior, the testosterone is gone. I think this is such a beautiful sight, such a beautiful head. And when the testosterone is gone, a horse will not behave like a male horse anymore. Of course, people's fantasy is my horse is very much behaving like a stallion. Well, okay, if you might think that, okay. This is typical stallion behavior. He's not eating anymore, but he's only focusing on these 2 guys. These are 2 small guys, 2 Shetland ponies. And, well, it's also because there is not so much food anymore. It's September, so the grass isn't growing anymore. There are a lot of other plants, but the grass is pretty well gone. Why is he standing like this? Why is he watching these ponies? You might have think with your common sense, well, he has already seen them. Yeah, he has, but he's a stallion, so he's at the age of 7, so he's very much in my nature. I would now study other horses so I can try to become a herd stallion. He's living in captivity, so poor him that he will never have a herd when it comes to me. He will never be able to make a herd. Is that sad? Depends on how you look on it. And I think the only ones who are giving trouble on that are people who are trying to copy nature in these small fields. We have, for instance, in the Netherlands, today there was a new movie about the new wild. It's one of the most sad projects of the Netherlands. We're following Australia, where people were interfering in nature, and many animals got into trouble, big trouble. What is nature? Some people think when a horse is dying from hunger, that's nature. Well, I don't think that's nature. The one who's standing there and the one who's standing at the back, that's nature. He is an animal, and an animal is very natural. So what is my task with him? My task with him is to develop his skills, develop other skills, so they can be sort of a compensation for his being the way he is. That's my responsibility. No matter how you look on it, it's our responsibility. So in a few hours I'm going to ride him for a while. I'm going to let him do some exercises which are typical I think are typical male, like some piaffe, some Spanish walk. So he can lose some energy in this riding. If I'm not riding, I'm playing with him. And of course it's no nature, but if you look carefully, you will see there's a fence around this place. There's a fence and there's some electric on it. So don't mix up nature with your fantasy. That's the most crime, the worst crime you can do to a horse. I'm going to zoom in him because I think he's a very nice guy. I think he's a very beautiful horse. Hello. Now he's watching me. Did he see me already? Of course he did. But he's focused on something else, and I think it's a very healthy behavior. Then I can answer right away another question. Some people say my horse loves me. Well, horses love horses. And if they're healthy, they love other horses. If they're unhealthy, they will focus only on people. But this, to a horse, is very natural behavior. This is good behavior.